Willie Nelson has authored of generations' worth of country's best-known songs and melodies, including Funny How Time Slips Away, recorded by Billy Walker, Hello Walls, recorded Faron Young, Pretty Paper, recorded by Roy Orbison, and Crazy, a Patsy Cline hit. He is internationally known, admired, and loved. Any tale about this genuine American legend has to start, and maybe end, in Texas Hill County. Willie Nelson was born April 29, 1933, in Abbott. His mother left when he was 6 months old, and his dad left soon after. Willie and his sister, Bobbie, were raised by their paternal grandparents William Alfred and Nancy Elizabeth Nelson in Abbott. Abbott is a half-mile east of Interstate 35 and 10 miles south of Hillsboro. Willie's grandparents gave him mail-order music lessons starting when he was 6, and he wrote his first song when he was 7. Willie played the guitar, and Bobbie played the piano. Willie graduated from Abbott High School in 1951 and joined the Air Force the same year, but was discharged 9 months later because of back problems. He then went to Baylor and studied agriculture for a year in 1954. Some claim that it is against the law in Texas to mention Abbott, without also mentioning that it is Willie Nelson's hometown. In the 50-plus years since graduation, Willie has spent much of his time traveling around the United States and several foreign countries with his music. However, his roots have always remained in Hill County. On the night of January 1, 1993, the Hill County Courthouse caught fire, and firefighters from more than 15 companies could not save it. The grand clock tower, the roof, and the third floor collapsed as onlookers cried. An important part of Hill County history went up in smoke. Only a shell of a building remained. Shortly after the fire, Willie came to town and held an impromptu fundraising concert. No time was spent promoting this concert, and it fell far short of raising the funds needed to rebuild. After the reconstruction was completed, one of the ladies at the Chamber of Commerce met with county commissioners and requested permission to hold another fundraiser with Willie Nelson in downtown Hillsboro. The commissioners liked her idea and gave her permission to go ahead with the concert. She got some TV and radio publicity, and with contacts at Ticketmaster, increased ticket sales. Elm Street, east of the courthouse, was barricaded off for the concert. A stage was set up at the east end of the street, and several thousand folding chairs were set up in the street. Before time for the concert, a safety inspector came by to check everything. He said that the chairs needed to be tied together for safety reasons before the people arrived. Several Boy Scout troops were called in to do the tying. Willie got several of his musician friends to come for the concert. On the day of the concert, the music started around noon. By the time all the other musical groups got through, it was almost 10 o'clock that night before Willie got on stage. With the restoration complete and the clock tower in place, this is the tallest building in Hill County. When approaching Hillsboro on Texas 171 from Cleburne, you can see the courthouse 4.5 miles before you reach the city limits. The Abbott United Methodist Church was organized in 1883 and by 1886 had more than 600 members. The first sanctuary was constructed in 1884 and served until the present sanctuary was constructed in 1899. The population of Abbott and the church membership have both declined since the 1940s. By 2006, the church membership had dropped to the point where the church was having financial problems and decided to sell the building. Hearing of the problems the church was having, Willie returned to Abbott and purchased the church property. He also made the needed repairs to the building so the congregation could continue having services there. Services are now held the first and third Sunday of each month at 10:30 a.m. The church has no special dress code and everyone is invited. You may even see Willie at the church if he happens to be in town. About 4 months after purchasing the church, Willie purchased the Abbott Cash Grocery and Mecht, where the family had traded when he was growing up. Major Asbury, one of the friendliest store clerks you will find anywhere, will greet you as you enter the store. He can tell you just about anything you want to know about Willie. In addition to the regular line of groceries, you can purchase out-of-print Willie Nelson t-shirts from many different concerts and events. A good selection of Willie's books area also on display. Every dollar spent at the store helps to keep the store and church operating and provides scholarship money for Abbott High School students. Willie also has a home about 3 blocks from downtown Abbott, another place to find some